What is up, everyone? Welcome to another episode of Kami Coach. This submission is brought to you by belgabor. belgabor. Super awesome dude, longtime sub and viewer of mine. And as always, I love the support that you guys give me, so this is the least that I could do for you. We're gonna be playing Inara. Remember, if you guys are interested in getting these coachings for yourselves, look down in the description. Seriously, just look down in the description. There are 3 major requirements. You have to meet one of them. If you meet one of them, just hit me up on Discord and I can hook you up. If you have any problems deciphering the cryptic description with the requirements and whatnot, hit me up. I will try to spell it out for you. If not, enjoy the video and send me some if you can. We flew past that loadout really quickly. We're gonna go with Mother's Grace with Inara. This is prior to the nerf. I don't think the nerf's hit yet. No, the nerf's the nerf's not hit yet. I'm literally making this video right as the patch is becoming up soon. But with Mother's Grace, so you get debuff immunity and you get CC immunity, and the build is a bunch of 2s and 3s. Let me think here. I would probably want this to a 4. The heal in here is good, but if you could rely a little bit more on your teammates, you don't really need the cooldown of your Warder's Field to be that high. Your Warder's Field's not really useful. You just mainly want to be tanky as hell. You get 10% damage reduction, but it's like, I would say, like, drop that to a 1, bring that up to a 4, and then you can keep that at what it is if you want. Yeah, other than that, you just want that Earthen Guard is up as much as possible, because it literally just makes you a god. Your composition is you as a tank. You got a double tank for Torvald. Torvald's actually pretty good on Frog Isle. As you guys can see, we're playing on Frog Isle. And we've got a Pip for solo heals. Hopefully he'll go Mega Potion, Willow, and a Maeve. You don't really have any damage. Like, Willow's a damage, but not really. You're going up against an Andro, Grok, Drogos, Barrick, and Victor. You know what? I like your composition better because they're having solo Grok kills versus solo Pippos. Pippos is fine, but we're not really talking about Pip right now. We're talking about Inara. So you're going to go for Kronos first off. I like that. Kronos is definitely very good. Up there at the top, you see this Haven, Haven, Blast, Haven, Haven. So Haven will be a decent pickup. Resilience doesn't really need to be picked up. And Cauterize doesn't really need to be picked up. I mean, you guys may want it, but for you, I would just go Haven and Kronos, dude. Be as tanky as possible and let either the Pip, the Maeve, the Willow, they can go to minus chills. But the thing is Grok completely counters Willow, or Willow completely counters Grok. Let me take a second here. Grok completely counters Willow. Willow completely counters Grok with the anti-healing. So that's going to shut him down hard. Let's see what everyone else goes. Life Rip on the Pip heal. Okay, whatever. We got 2 Wreckers over here. Shut out that Torvald. For a second I was like, dude, why are they grabbing Wrecker against you?
3, 2, 1. Attack up the middle.
I want you to attack up the middle, buddy. Alright, so starting off here, I would probably say Inara's good over here, right? She's over on left side, main road. You can throw up walls to completely zone out people. If people want to go out down this window, you can kind of solo them and do whatever you want. Looks like that's what you're doing. So you're charging right into... Okay, so right now, you've got the barrack in front of you. I don't know why I paused it. You got the barrack in front of you. You got the Warder's Field on top of him. That's great. I would keep targeting that barrack down. You can throw up the wall behind him right now to block it off, but that works fine. I would probably want to see you throw off a wall. Look around a little bit. I can't really tell what's going on right now, but I want to look around to see where you want to throw up a wall, because your wall has not been used right now, and you could probably shut off a lot of things. You could probably shut down that Androxus from backing up, and oh no. Well, that's life. I don't know what to say on that one. I liked how you brought up your... Wait, hold on. Did I rewind it a little bit? I don't know. I liked how you brought up your items immediately, although you couldn't buy anything. It's a good habit to bring. Like I say, buy items when you're dead. Buy items when you're dead. Quote it. It'll be on my tombstone. I said I should have bought items when I was dead. Oh god, why did everything go to hell on quality? Uno momento. Alright, sorry, my internet's being a douche. Should be good now, hopefully. Wish us luck. That would have been a really good time to throw up your wall there. Like the Spitfire is coming in. You see the Spitfire, you could have threw up a wall. You go for a damage reduction instead, didn't really do anything. Now, I would, since you still have your wall, I would have thrown my wall right here to block off the Grok from ever getting to the barrack. But doesn't matter, you're just fragging out, bro. You're 75% and counting. I like your ability to go up here, wall off some people. You're gonna see these stats, like just throw up a wall right there. Just throw up a wall. Just wall it up. Say screw you. That just kind of guarantees you capturing the point, and right now that should be all you're really concerned about is throwing up that point. Again, this forward zoning is fine, but you're going a little bit too far. I'd start backing off here and throw up your wall. Just throw up your wall right now. You can throw up the wall to block them off, or you can throw up the wall to be safe. But it looks like the team is just kind of getting picked apart right now. You know, I say these things and then it turns out to be not that big of a deal. So we're trying to be a little bit safe. You can throw up a wall behind that Drogoz to keep him off. You can also jump up there and try to get the wall off to stop that Victor from going back into spawn. Oh, look, you found new Androxus. There's a good Warder's Field there. Drop him in there. Not able to cripple him, but that's fine. You're kind of alone up there. I would like to see you fall back, but it looks like you're just like healing up and doing work. I like the forward zoning, but it may be a little bit too far. The payload's just now rounding the corner, and you get that wall down on the ground. Okay, that was a good wall. Very good wall. And the salvo is going to be the end. Yeah. Maybe just not playing so aggressive. Gotta know when to hold them, know when to fold them. You didn't really have any damage up there. You don't really have any damage on your team. You have flanks, and the flanks weren't really with you. Barely enough to pick up Chronos 2, so that's perfect. I wouldn't go higher than Chronos 2. Just too much of a heavy investment, and maybe we'll try to go for Haven coming up here real soon. So right now, you have nobody. Like, it's 4v1 right now. Like, your Willow and I believe your Pip just died recently. You're up there alone. You do, when you're coming back and you don't want to get staggered, you don't want to push up too far, but you don't want to give them too much ground. I think a good spot to hold was right behind you around that corner. You can hold that ground. It just kind of depends where you are and how fast that the enemy kind of decides to say, oh, geez, we better push up. So I would have started off like right around this corner, and I'd like to see maybe throw up a wall here and just back off. Because now you're just getting completely demolished. Again, a wall would have been really good there to kind of block up that Victor. You can't preemptively, you can't predict a Victor ult there, but reacting to that a little bit quicker would have helped you out. Now you have a good time to ult. This would be a perfect ult. There you go, big money ult. That's a fantastic ult. Oh, and a chicken ult to cat. Oh my God, hello. Screw denial. What team are you guys playing for? I'd like in on that. Here you want to target the Grok. The Grok has no self-sustain during the ult. That's good. There's that Andy up there. Andy's hard to stop in. Maybe you could throw up a wall to make sure that Barrick doesn't leave, but that's fine. Pushing it forward. Now you probably want to use this wall to deflect some stuff. Here's a Drogoz ult coming in. You want to use your wall to stop this Dragon ult from hitting anything. You don't see him coming from in front of you, so I would start looking to the right and be careful because the Drogoz might be coming from the right. What the hell did he come from? I'm so confused. Oh, it's like, be careful of the Dragon ult. No fucking kill cam. Hold on a minute. I gotta see where the hell that came in from. Like, oh, he's to the left of you. Oh, I have ears. I gotta crank up the sound a little bit. He's above you? Oh, there he is. Well, I would have thrown up the wall at the beginning, like, because I'm just a scared little girl, but it looks like he did a roundabout and got you. That's freaking hilarious. Here, I would buy either Cauterize or Haven. Go with Cauterize. I dig it. Cauterize not being that big of a deal just because the totem just get destroyed, but a good Grok can place their totems behind corners, so that's quite alright. Right now, your Willow's dead, your Maeve is getting fucked up, and your Torvald's up there tanking, so what you want right now is your Pip's also up there. You want to charge in there as fast as possible. Actually, I would protect the crap out of this Maeve. You get that Maeve to survive, it's going to be would have been a completely different game if you were able to do that, but a huge clutch ult coming out from the Torvald. Good job targeting the totem. That's definitely, you're going to want to do that. Burn that Grok down. Next target on Barrick. I would dive in there. You could put up the wall if you want to block off the damage of the flamethrower. That does a crap ton of damage. He is very low though, so you should be able to burn him before you need that, and you can save the wall for a last minute clutch wall to stop off anyone trying to trigger the overtime. If you look at the kill timers, Androx should be coming in soon, and the Drogoz and Barrick are still alive, which Barrick is about to fall right here. Oh no! Barrick staying alive that long is going to hurt you in the long run. I'd put up a wall, maybe to... Oh, no, you're just going to put that down. I'd put up the wall either, like, somewhere. Like, you can either put it in front of that Victor to stop him from shooting at you. You can put it up by the spawn because of the people coming in right now. The Drogoz you can't really stop. The Grok is coming in right now. And you're probably going to want to get that Drogoz and switch your target onto that Vic. I'd put up a wall. Just put up a wall just to be sure. Don't need it, but... Using your walls as preemptive, like walls are very good to like preemptively stop damage coming in for a few seconds, get your cauterizes off of you. Not that it matters too much for you, but for the rest of your team. And it also allows you to kind of stop that last minute. Oh shit, they're coming. Let's put up a wall. Let's stop them. What do we want to buy here? You could save. You could definitely save. You could pick up Rejuvenate. Let's look at the items real quick that they're purchasing over on the other side. You got Nimble on your side. Not a great group of people on your team, but it's whatever. It's whatever. Deft Hands on the right side. So let's point out what mistake the team 2 make. The red team. I'll give you a few seconds to figure that out. Did you figure it out? They didn't buy Cauterize. Your Pip can literally throw out 2,400 heals left and right. That's gonna completely just, and then plus Belgabor, he's immune. They're like, fuck it, he's immune to Cauterize. Why the hell am I even getting Cauterize? They got triple Wrecker, man. I think the Victor would have been better off getting Wrecker or Cauterize or the fucking Barrack. Anybody that's really fighting the people on point. And then of course the Grok can get Cauterize. Grok is actually a pretty good Cauterize with rapid firing. Grok and Victor just Cauterizing would be enough. And then of course the Andy's a good Cauterizer because, you know, he targets what he wants and he wants to take down who he wants to and guarantee he dies, but whatever. We're not talking about them, we're talking about you. You guys have 2 ults up right now. You know the chicken, you can, so the big thing to look when you're coming into this round is you can see at the top left, chickening is available. So keeping your eye out where that Pip is and looking out where he's gonna hit Pip ult and targeting those chickens down is huge. I don't think anyone had resilience on the other side, so you should have a pretty big window to be able to pull that off. Andy's gonna go for an ult, maybe. Andy is above you, just keep aware of that. You can wall, you could definitely wall off the left side. So the left side, you have this, okay, the Pip ult just went off, but you have a Victor just pouring into you. You gotta throw up those walls right away. There's 2 people behind you. I like the blowing up on the Androxus stuff. He's kind of overextended in his own world. And you're good. So far, I just say mainly is your walling, but again, I'm not gonna sit there and dwell on it too much if you can't hear me and change it. Like, why aren't you walling? I just told you to wall. Bing, 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 bing. That haunts my nightmares. I throw up a wall right now, just to be wary of. Wall right now. Wall them, wall them, wall them, wall them. So I'm not gonna dwell on it too much. Fast forward 5 seconds. Wall them, wall them. For the love of God, just wall them. Throwing up the wall, blocking up the line of sight of the Victor would have been very good there. Right here would be a good time to ult. I would literally be falling and ulting. Because he just used a dash, so you got to assume it's down. Now the healing has went through. The stun probably would have destroyed the totem, but now you have your Pip down, your Maeve's down, your Torvald just spawned. I don't really know where your Willow is. She might be responding right now. You're alone. You're gonna want to throw the wall down. You're gonna drop your Earthen Guard. You're gonna want to drop everything, dude. I would drop your wall first, jump over it, and then your thing. And then if they look like they're gonna kill you, just run into them and die, because you're staggering yourself the longer you stay up. You're 99%. You got them down kind of low, but he's gonna be able to drop a totem and get everybody healed up, and it's like you never even existed. But a Torvald comes in with a clutch ult. I do like the Cauterize. Pickup. See, your Torvald's just kind of running in here alone. I don't even know if the Pip's there with him. Just kind of getting blown up. He's getting so close to destroying people, but you guys aren't really working together. This isn't on you. This is on them. You maybe could have ran out earlier, but that could have been the deciding factor there. Your Torvald's down right now, so just keep in mind of that. Try not to play too aggressively. Keep in mind of your heals coming in. That you just took, when you hear the take a glance at your health, because that he probably is targeting a tank. He just took a huge chunk out of you. I would fucking wall and run right now. They have one down, they don't have that much DPS, so you have a chance to run. He's able to give you the hands. So there, just learn to pay attention to your health. Sometimes you can not pay attention, or you can just kind of lose track of it. Completely understandable. Just be wary of that, and go out sooner than later, especially if you don't have your other tank up. But now you have it. Another good thing about having double tank is like you can kind of alternate like deaths on tanks. Oh, my tank's up, now my tank's up, now my tank's up. Good job hiding there. Definitely don't like that. You just lost your healer though, and you just lost everybody. So right now, what you want to do is you want to hold them off as much as possible. You want to throw up a wall. Your Torvald needs to get out of there. But right now, you charging it on this Barrack isn't really worth it. I would probably target maybe a damage dealer. A Drogo's works, but again, you shouldn't really be here in the first place because you lost everybody, right? Like what's going to happen here? Hopefully it doesn't. Your Maeve just died. If you get killed here and then the rest of the team gets there, they're gonna keep able to be snowballing into you. So that would be bad. But it's literally 2 tanks. You guys are just trying to sustain until Pip gets here. I throw up your wall. There's a Pip heal. That was coming in perfectly. So it ended up working out, but in general, oh shit. Oh, Pip's bringing in the funk. Oh no, so close on that, but you guys got a double kill out of that. That's pretty good. Big damage. Again, you can throw up the wall right now. You can throw up the wall. Just wall it up. There it is. Oh no, it didn't happen. Do it again. Oh god, run! like I'm watching a horror show. Not that watching your gameplay is like a horror show, but like, you know what I mean? Like, you're like, run, girl, run! The killer's behind you. You can, no, never mind, run, girl, run! Oh my god. So I like that you backed off here. I would not. So I don't know if the pip's around you. Again, I'm doing a bad job because I'm just screaming at my screen right now. Throwing up your wall will not put you in combat. So if you see the Andy come around there, you can throw up the wall. If you're just about to get out of combat, tanks love out of combat healing. They get a percentage just like everyone else. So it's very useful to get a couple seconds of out of combat healing. So you could have put up a wall there to block the Andro, but instead you shot, you kind of put yourself back in out of combat healing. Just be a little bit careful. You're at 1854 life, and you got a lot of people up, and now you have a flanking barrack. Oh my god, he watched my latest video. Flanking barrack is up, and it's Funk Town. Again, you're pushing 868 life. This is probably going to go bad for you. You're at 82 life. God damn it. Why are you still alive? You're 23 life. Oh. That works, I guess. Another Victor ult. Now, you just lost a lot of people. The time to push is not now. You have the pip there. You can hold this area right here, but now is a good time to use your wall when they come around the corner. Not yet. Not yet. Not yet. Not yet. Back up a little. Wall now. So you want a wall to block that off, and then here comes all the rest of the people. You can be blocking all this off. Just a good waller. The wall probably would have lasted long enough to where it would be really hard for them to do it. A wall would have been really good there. Like getting a wall down, shutting them off, shutting down the damage would have been really good. Honestly, I might even save for Cauterize 3. I don't see what the rest of the people are going at, but Cauterize 3 might have been worth to save up for, because you're at 3-1 right now. Like, you defended, you're at 3-1. Might be worth it. But Haven is fine. Haven is like 2/3 of the, or 4 out of 5. It's 4/5. It's 80%. Life rip. You crazy, dog. You getting some of that damage in before that nerf hits on Inara? Boy! OB51. Wait, what OB are we on? I don't know. Overall, you have your ults. Pip doesn't have his ult up, but Willow has her ult. So let's take a note here. What ults are up on the enemy team? I haven't seen all of them, dude, except for Victor. Remember, Victor ulted towards the end of the round. And I didn't think I see a barrack flank or barrack ult. So be very careful. If you see a barrack at low, you might want to consider ulting to finish him off. Or if you can. So the thing about ults is they're used to win games. Okay, sure. Kami, calm down here. I know. I'm dropping knowledge bombs on you right now. Ults are a way to retake points. So if you can get good point control and you can get up to about 50%, which is amazing, and then they come in and they ult, you can then retake and use your ult. Everyone could use their ult, and you could use it to retake and then finish it out with zoning. That could be a strategy you want to use, right? Ults are just for retakes, but ults are very good at getting in because you need to get that pick off. I just wanted to quickly go over items. Nimble 3 on Willow. She's next leveling me right now. I don't know what the fuck she's doing. I like your Cauterize. I wish someone else would go a little bit more Cauterize-y, but you're kind of the only Cauterizer. You got to take the hit. And this Androxus is still rocking level 1 deft hands. Shoutouts to Androxus. Fuck healing, right? I mean,
attack up the middle, please.
Okay, Torvald just wants to run in. So a lot of voice lines just went off right here. I heard a gong. I saw some people. This is a good ult possibility. The problem is when you're running in, you have to keep track of cooldowns, right? When you're coming in, you have to know, like, oh shit, is this cooldown off? Is this cooldown off? When you're running in for the first time, you could guarantee, it's a nice thing, you can guarantee every single cooldown is up. The thing is, though, this goes through shields, which is awesome. So I don't know why I was really saying that. This is a good ult. It was just bad timing because right as you started it, gong goes the Androxus. So I was gonna say though, ulting now is good because you know that he's probably going in and blowing his shield right away. So you're gonna be able to kill 2 birds with 1 stone. And you might see the barrack come out and ult himself just to be like, oh god, save me, please. Ult goes off really well. It's 1 kill. Now, there comes the ult. So what you could have done there is you could have literally just thrown a wall here and said, fuck you, Victor, and saved yourself. Yeah, could have done that. There's a pip ult coming in. They got a kill. Looks like they're going to be able to... If Androxus gets silenced right here, I think the Torval might have missed that silence. That should guarantee the kill on the Androxus. Now, you should expect a salvo coming in here. You can do one of two things. You can put up a wall and save yourself if you think he's going to target you, or two, do what you're doing, pop up your damage reduction, and wait for it to come. Oh, okay, he didn't have a salvo. He just had a Spitfire. Well, there's a salvo. All right, so what's happening right now is they're all grouped up really well, right? What you could do with this Victor's alone, you could throw up a wall right here, and that could shut down a lot of things, and that could just buy you more time. Like, you're at 69%, that's really good. If you can get this up to like 80%, and you come back and you wipe them if they take it, that's a guaranteed point capture. Throwing up a wall would prolong the time. Remember, points capture is really good. You're also very low, so I wouldn't mind seeing you pull up the wall. A wall is going to be amazing here. You got to throw up that wall for that Torvald. You got it. Oh my god. Oh my god, there's Drogos. Drogos, please. Was that a Kami ult? That was a Kami ult. Throw up a wall for yourself. Get back. Throw up a wall. Throw up a wall. I keep saying this thing over and over again. I apologize. Throw up a wall and run, dude. You don't want to stay here. Okay, so what the problem is right now is, one, you're dead right now. Like, this is literally your last thoughts is, fuck that Drogos for spitting in my face. You're at 39%. They're at 39%. They are in a good spot right now. And you're staggering yourself very hugely, and your Torvald's about to die too. So your Torvald and your Inara, being you, just died. And I think Grok is cheating. I mean, everything that I've seen, he's obviously cheating. That guy's cheating his ass off. Good lord, belgabor. You get the winners, don't you? Don't even try this, dude. Just wall it off and run. You're not gonna. Even if you were able to. Oh, interesting. Your Pip should be back. You should be getting a heal any second now. Is that the Pip? No, that's the Maeve. Run away! Your Torvald just overextended trying to go for the ult. Now it's time to bring the funk. I would honestly target that Grok there and just try to burn him. Because, well, you have... Oh my god, they're all so loaded. But you have Cauterize too. So I'd keep saving up for Cauterize 3. Because no one else has Cauterize. Wall time. Wall time. Nice wall. Oh, he found you. Oh, now the Drogos can hit his ults when he's dodging freaking walls left and right. What a god. What a Drogos. Death awaits you all. So you have 600 credits. You could have bought something, but I do think you should pay for Cauterize 3. Now, up ahead, you can see the Torvald's very low. And you have no healer. Your healer is going to be up in about like 4 seconds. That's a button. I clicked the button. So you're going to want to hold off here. Don't push him too much. Throwing off a wall to prolong this, so where you can stop the payload a little bit. Throwing up a wall right now is also very good to cut off the line of sight from the Victor. My Victor just kind of got a lot about a chip. Now you have a possibility to ult here. You're going to look for a big one. Not yet. Not yet. Throw up a wall. How would you... Oh, no. I would throw up a wall and hide in that corner straight up. If you throw up a wall right now, that would have been an okay time to ult, because you would have guaranteed the kill on the barrack, and then everything would have followed afterwards. And plus, there's a minute left to get it. Again, a wall and an ult, a wall and an ult and something. That works. Wasn't able to hit the barrack. That's a little bit of a bummer. I turn your eyes on that barrack, but the barrack is able to get out. Bit of a bummer. I know it's tempting. Don't do it, belgabor. Don't do it. Just save for the Cauterize, please. No! I know it's just a Grok, but this Grok is being a dick, dude. And no one's really targeting the totem. You know what? This might end up being the winner here. I would jump on that Victor, try to get your... Oh, man. That's the thing that sucks about Inara, is like you can't like... Oh, look, kill Grok totems. Wait, did you say that? No, Maeve said that. Is you can't like throw it. If you could like place it a little bit farther out ahead of you, it'd be so nice. But you can't. It just throws out in front of you. By the time you throw it out, they're like, oh, I better back up. And then they're in it for like a second at the most.
Not yet.
I'd throw up a wall there to block that Spitfire. That's going to stop a lot of that chip damage coming in through. Now you've got the barrack here, and the Drogos is kind of low, but stopping out that Spitfire, not only does that stop a lot of damage coming, but it also stops the cooldown being reduced, which I assume they use Masterful on their Drogos build. But Drogos is for another day. Now your guy just ran away. Your guy just ran away, and he was very low. How low? Oh, I get the ending. Got healed. I think it was a Maeve or something. You could throw up a wall. I would throw up a wall right here in about 2 seconds. Actually, you do it right now. Right now. Now, throw up a wall. Throw up a wall. I keep saying it over again. And the reason I wanted to throw up a wall was because what just happened right there. They weren't at the payload at the exact time that the point conversion went through, or like at the very end, and that helped out. You scrolling up? Hold on.
Capture point spawning in 15 seconds.
Cheating, question mark? Belgabor, I had the same. I don't know, man. He's just cheating. Weird kill cams. Oh, the tracking with the lightning. Right, that looks weird. But it's not. It's if you guys ever have an issues with a grok and it looks like he's like cheating because the lightning's like tracking you or something, you're fine. It's just kill cam. Kill cam's weird. We're good. Now you don't have an ultimate right now. Let's keep track of what ultimates are up right now. Barrack has his ultimate. Drogos has his ultimate. Grok has his ultimate. Andy has his ultimate. And I think Victor. I think all of them have their ultimates. I didn't really see any ultimates coming out towards the end. If Andy does the same thing, he's gonna be right up there and he's gonna ult. Wall? Nope. Just kidding. Again, throwing up a wall over here. The salvo's coming. Throwing up a wall so they can't leave and no one else can really help with the damage would help. But I think you're about to get a hit with a pretty big salvo. Yeah, took it about 1,000 HP chunk. Not too bad though. I target that barrack down. Ping, ping, ping. Wall time, wall time, wall time. That might have saved you. Jeez, man. Everyone's gonna think I'm Trump yelling wall. Left and right. Just a prank, bro. Death away. Ugh. Sounds like a Kami ult to me. I would jump on him and drop your oh my god, amazing. That was the best thing I've ever seen in my life. I just finished all over my keyboard. Clean up on aisle Kami. Clean up on aisle Kami. Triple kill for the pip. That's play of the game right there, boys. Throw up your wall. Throw up your I would throw up your wall right now. Just block him off. Just block him off. If he can't touch the payload, or he can't touch the point, that would have blocked off the grok and that would have dropped off the I would start ulting right now. Just if anyone gets on there, BAM! Drop the hammer on him.
Good game.
Good game. That grok is like, oh yeah, good game, buddy. I'm fucking dead. Oh wait, when did he get a play of the game? Come on, give it to the Pipinator. How dare you? How dare you? Oh, it was this beaut. It was this fucking beaut here. Big old silence. Look at him just bringing it, dude. He's just bringing the funk. He can't seem to find anybody here. Oh, he found him. Ooh, suck it up, big boy. Okay, well I got a little too invested into that. That Torvald play of the game. It was hype. The Torvald play of the game was hype. All right, well GG. So my overall thoughts were, or my overall suggestions would be. I was gonna say like 2 or 3 things. It's X things. What are the things? Use your wall more often. Walls are very good for shutting off Jorgos' salvos, or like salvos / fire spits. And also you can wall off enemies just if you're fighting. Like if you go to the point and you see like 3 enemies, like let's say you go to the point and there's 3 enemies up on the the ramp, and they're like shooting down at you and you're fighting tanks. You can either A, throw up a wall and like try to block off the tanks while you're trying to go for the flanks or / damage, or you can throw up the damage so the flanks can't and damage can't hit you, and you can do damage on the tanks. Make sure though you have Cauterize and Wrecker to deal with their crap quick, because if they are able to sustain and not really take much damage by the time the wall goes down, wasn't really needed. Obviously the wall, like I said, is good for Jorgos' salvo spit, salvo and fire spit / wall for the ult, but you did that, fair enough. And then the ult can, or the wall can also be used as that last second overtime proccage, stoppage, I guess. Overtime proc stoppage. That's the word I was gonna say. Decent ultimates throughout the fight. Itemization, good. Lead loadout, slightly altered. You could maybe run with that. You did fine. Overall, good gameplay. Again, if you guys are interested in sitting in your own gameplay for coaching, remember, down in the description is the info on how you can qualify for that, / send in information how you can talk to me. So thanks for watching, and I'll see you guys next time. Hey, thanks for watching. I'm not gonna be one of those people who asks you to like and subscribe, so I'm not gonna ask.